Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. For the Miami Heat, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Timberwolves. Levine's shot is off. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Pass to Rozier. Here's Jovic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adebayo. Ball's knocked loose. Ball feeling it out a bit. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, again, big guards. That helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Pass to Rozier. Back to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. The shot by Buzelis, no good. It's stolen by Buzelis. Ball with a wide open look. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. It's Miami's ball. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now, arguably, a top 25 player.
Now Levine. After Terry Rozier's three-pointer that didn't go. And the shot is good.
Good touch on the interior. Levine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Butler on the way. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Levine for three. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Richardson. Stolen by Levine. Moving it up. Lets it go with the three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Jimmy Butler. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Hero, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Ball with the bucket.
Lonzo with a nice job of staying shifty and then seizing the opportunity when it opened.
Pass to Hero. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Levine. Makes it off the glass. Levine's got 12 points in the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Hero on the wing. Pass to Jovic. To the wing right side. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Tipped away. Here's Jovic. Pass to Hero. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points.
16.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is, the I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A.
Provide some D, it'll lead the points. That came at the hands of Jay Crowder.
We talk about guys, Brent, whose value exceeds the numbers. Well, that's Jay Crowder.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin, that an understanding and an awareness of self in terms of what you contribute sometimes is the most important part of being a role player. And Jay Crowder has done that throughout his career. He brings a toughness to the floor that helps other players settle into their role because they know Jay is willing to take something like that on. So making sure you have a great self-awareness of what you can contribute. Jay Crowder has defined that for himself throughout his career.
Love outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You got to try and do a little bit better against Love. His focus that time remarkable. Even with the contact, he ends up scoring the basketball.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Poked away. Here's Richardson, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And Miami making a change here.
Number 55, Duncan Robinson.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Butler, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Adebayo, high post. Still without a basket. It's blocked. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Rose, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Horton Tucker, that's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Butler. It's Butler. Gritty points from a gritty guy.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Bulls leading, and we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
So they take the lead. Richardson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Heat.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Inside. Here's Azubuike. Good D by Love. Now the Heat with it. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. And it's Rose missing. It's stolen by Rose. Pass to Azubuike. Back to Rose. Down low. Azubuike. Good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And you love to see Rose operating as a playmaker first and foremost.
And Talen Horton-Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Love. And here is Hero. Rebound by Smith.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffed.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bulls on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project. And certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve. And he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's Levine. Oh, and it's off. They can't cash in on the break. Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Now Van Vliet. The layup off target. To the inside. Here's Butler. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Jovic. No good from outside.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Levine deciding where to go with it. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And there's 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Richardson attacking. That one drops for him. Richardson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Pass to Levine. And he drops it in from the low post. Levine's got 16 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
The Heat shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Outside, Levine. Back to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside, Hero. Adebayo the screen. Hero with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. The Bulls trailing. Van Vliet on the wing. Here's Ball. He takes it in. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. 6 points for Lonzo Ball. Rozier looking around. Hero fires from way outside. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so here is Chicago. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. There's 57 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
with his soft touch around the rim. Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Back to ball. Clock at 4. Over Rozier. Ball no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Adebayo down low. Latrey. And Jimmy Butler. Good for 3. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Jimmy Butler has been on display.
34.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Rose with the ball. Looking to end his cold spell. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Back to Rose. Pass to Azubuike. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And the Bulls lead by 1. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of blocked shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Horton Tucker with it. Picked up by Hero. Rose. Banked in off the glass.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Stripped away. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Horton Tucker. Misses in close. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Butler. High, arcing shot, and it's blocked. They get it back. Outside Rose. Shot clock at 6. Over Richardson. Rose can't hit.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's the screen. Pass to Hero. And he banks in the layup.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Rose looking around. Here's Azubuike. He's guarded by Adebayo.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Hero. To tie it up. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
The Bulls leading by 4. Ball up top. Over Richardson. Ball no good. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Up to Hero. Wants to get it to Butler and does. He gets that one. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Outside, ball. Here's Levine. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 18 points for Zach Levine.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Highsmith. It's stolen by Buzelis. Outside, Levine. 50 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Here's Ball. And here's Levine. Clock at 6. Pass to Azubuike. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Buzelis, no good. And here are the Heat. Trailing by 4. Butler. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Levine. Pass the ball. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Oh, off target.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game.